Don't kill me. You know how hard it is to be a two-way player. There's only been a couple of them, so don't kill me. All right, I got it wrong. Don't fire me. He's going to be able to help us. He get outs, and he's going to hit a little bit. So we have a player who's going to be serviceable doing both things. It's going to save us a roster spot because he can do both things. All right, okay. I don't know if we have the greatest thing since Ruth, but I understand that I probably downplayed it a bit. Don't fire me. Thank goodness we have a guy that's going to help us in two parts of the game. We'll take that.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside Truist Park. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Ian Anderson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game.
And now in the box, Tyson Randolph. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Tyson.
Here's the pitch.
Randolph.
A ball and no strikes. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost.
Stepping in once again is Tyson Randolph. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games now.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He pulls this one into right. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Striding in is Ross Adolph. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, we got one.
pulled high in the air out to right field. Randolph is there, 2 down. Now to bat, Carson Kelly. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Carson Kelly.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 2-1. So here is Tyson Randolph. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Dean is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Tyson Randolph.
Tyson Randolph.
Good pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The count now at 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Peralta on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks. Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Lined into right, a base hit. That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. The 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. 1 run is scored. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. Now a 7-5 game.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
So now into the box is Tyson Randolph. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1, here's the pitch.
That's out.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Miller blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one. Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
7-5 tonight's final. Arizona used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Tyler Johnson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jesse Biddle wraps it up for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
We'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Tieranen, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping up is Geraldo Perdomo.
Batting second, the shortstop.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Randolph will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next, here is Travis Shaw. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runner goes for second. High in the air out towards shallow right. Randolph is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for Arizona, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Stepping in for the Braves, Tyson Randolph. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago, and the runner back safely. First offering on its way.
Here we go now. One at a time.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. We've played an inning. Still nothing. So stepping in is Justin Dean, trying here to plate the tying run from second. The 1-1. Lined into right, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling this season.
Into the box, Tyson Randolph.
Number 32, Tyson Randolph.
Hey, you're pitched.
He's set. Here it comes. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Down and away, ball 1. Mondesi leads off second with nobody out. And that misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate, Tyson Randolph.
Leading up for the Braves, the right fielder, Tyson Randolph.
First offering on its way.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
1 and 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pitching for Arizona, number 7, Tim Anderson.
Lined into right, a base hit. So stepping in is Haven Smith, trying to bring in the tying run from third here.
Smith.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Randolph has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And a relay to the plate. Tag not in time. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
That was a real...
Next to hit is Tyson Randolph, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Randolph.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Little chopper back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Braves are set down.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Truist Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Spencer Turnbull, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Tyson Randolph comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the height, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, 24 home runs for him on the season, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the 1st.
That brings up Pavin Smith. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Smith.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike three. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Ross Adolph comes into this one with just one hit in 9 tries for the series. Into right field, that's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Ready to take his hacks again. Tyson Randolph blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
And it's fouled away. VR leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And stepping in, Pavin Smith. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
So next to bat will be Carson Kelly. He bounced out last time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Hey, not too many guys in the game have the strength to take a breaking ball and drive it out the other way. I know that one sliced just a little bit foul, but
he's under it, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down 2-0. Stepping in next, Tyson Randolph. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Grounded weakly to the left. Over to first, and that retires the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Tyson Randolph stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. First offering on its way.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
0-1, here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Here it comes, 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Diamondbacks 0. Now it'll be Tim Anderson in his career against this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries.
Tim Anderson.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
A 2-0 finish today. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Spencer Turnbull earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Matt Tabor pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Diego Castillo hammers down the save, his 37th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of 2 division leaders between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are 2 of the best in the business. 2 guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these 2 elite starting pitchers.
The Dodgers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Dustin May gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at one of the top young right-handed pitchers in all of baseball in Dustin May. Big fastball with a lot of movement. When I mean big, I mean like really big. 98 to 100 miles an hour with tremendous sink and a hard slider to go along with it. The key for Dustin May, throwing strikes early to keep that pitch count down.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyson Randolph. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. 2-2.
2-2.
Simmons, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Count remains 2-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off it.
Baby, get your pitch up there.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Next up is Tyson Randolph, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Rip right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Tyson Randolph. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
2-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Still even at 2-2.
Hey, get a good one.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 2-0. Next up is Max Muncy. He popped out in his first trip.
For the Dodgers, the first baseman,
2-2.
Max Muncy.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Now to the plate, Tyson Randolph grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Simmons is off of first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. Atlanta leads it 2-0. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
So another exception.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Fried hangs win number 11 on his line, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. James Paxton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
James Paxton, big, strong left-handed pitcher. The key to James Paxton, getting that overhand curveball in for strikes. Really good fastball to go along with that, too. 95 to 96 miles an hour. He reminds me a little bit of Andy Pettitte from the New York Yankee days. This guy's a quality pitcher when he takes the mound every 5 days. I expect him to pitch well in this one.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, it is.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Next up, Michael Busch, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Acuna coming in. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now at the plate here is Mookie Betts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now is Tyson Randolph. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Cody Bellinger as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, we got no out.
Yeehaw! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Here!
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2.
2-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
The catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Next up is Max Muncy. Fouled off.
The first baseman.
The average coming in, 257.
Muncy.
23 homers and 62 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that brings in Edwin Rios. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-1 after the foul ball there. He's ready now. The pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Just hung in there on that one. Smith at second with 2 down. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the 3rd now, and up next the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger.
The left fielder.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Haniger.
Ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
We got nobody.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
Batting 9th.
Now the pitch.
The pitcher.
James Paxton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Trevor Story is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Michael Bush swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Story leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 2-0. At the plate now is Tyson Randolph.
Let's go
The
now.
pitcher.
One time.
Tyson Randolph.
Now here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And there's one down now. So here's Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes the 1-2.
2-2's the count.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another full count pitch home. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's out number 2. Two down, no one on base. And that brings up Will Smith. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Dodgers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. And now Edwin Rios as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And the first pitch screwball is high. 1-0.
1-0.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Here we go.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next up for Los Angeles, Mitch Haniger. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Ozuna, but he can't get there. It's over his head. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Drew Avens comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Outside, 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Trevor Story steps in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ballgame and scratch a run across.
This is in the air to left field. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now into the box, Michael Busch. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Leon finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyson Randolph, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Mookie Betts becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here now is Will Smith. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
No one out now, no one out.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Grounded softly to the right. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The bouncer to the left side. Camargo's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
First pitch of the AB now. Mitch Haniger is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen, where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Braves 4 and the Dodgers nothing. So now to the plate, Tyson Randolph singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Dodger bullpen does its job. Not too many more. Cody Hosey will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next for the Dodgers, Trevor Story. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Strike called, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The payoff pitch one more time. Now a line drive that's hauled in at first base. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. Next, it'll be Michael Busch. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Santander will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Mookie Betts. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. To 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, we got no one.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Here comes the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Now batting, catcher.
To the plate now, Will Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So now here is Max Muncy. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Fouled off. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyson Randolph wins for the league best 15th time as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Thanks for watching the Tieranen YouTube channel. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified on when new content is available. Let me know below what you think. Roast me for how terrible I am. And don't forget to follow me on my socials to keep track of when I'm live. Once again, thanks for watching. See you next time on the Tieranen YouTube channel.